Hello, my beautiful, lovely friends. Previously on this channel, we talked about how to be attractive. The number one point on how to actually be attractive and charming, right, is how to have a healthy self-esteem. Right, in today's video, I want us to evaluate, analyze, criticize, expatiate on how to actually have a healthy self-esteem. So self-confidence is the feeling of trust in one's abilities, while self-esteem is how we value and perceive ourselves. So my lovely friends, self-esteem directly impacts on how we value ourselves. It directly impacts on how we see ourselves, how people see us, and how we perform even outside our natural environment, at school, at work. There are some people that other people have more value and respect for. These things have a lot of things to do with self-esteem. But unfortunately, there are some habits that would naturally destroy your self-esteem. Right now, I want to talk about these habits so that we start breaking them off. Number one habit, I feel like you have an idea of it, is neglecting your appearance. The way you dress is the way you will be addressed. Dressing good, according to Ziof Esclusioni, is a form of good manners. The first thing people notice about you is how you dress. I am a living witness of this one. I don't know whether you're seeing it or whether you're even appreciating it, but people tend to treat me better. Like in the pharmacy I used to work, the few days that I would decide to wear polo and jeans, people would just come and tell me, "Nurse, Nyam Bisham." The very few times I would decide to wear a good dress and come to work, people will tell me, "You are the pharmacist, Abi. Please come and consult." Do you understand? Like the same person, the same workplace, with the same colleague, somebody is telling me what to give her. Cut to Alun Bisham. And then the other times I'm dressing better, people are now telling me, "You're the pharmacist, Abi," and I'll say, and I'll smile a little and say yes. I'll be a little embarrassed though, because I might not even be in the mood of that kind of thing. But the person now, please, I can call login. You know, consultation because trust me, you need to take care of your skin. You need to invest heavily and severely into knowing the things that look good on you. Even yourself, if you're dressing well, you're going to feel better naturally. You might not even know why you're feeling good, but just go to the market, spend your money in buying beautiful things. If you go to the market and they say, "Okay, this one is 500 naira," don't rush and buy it. No, take your time and go to those ones that have value. Oftentimes those things with value tend to last longer. Invest in your appearance however you want to do it. Your makeup, your hair, your dresses, your handbags, accessories, your earrings, these small things that actually matter. Engage in vintage scarves, in glasses, in everything and anything. Just don't take it for granted. Tip number two, obsessing over minor issues. I'm again going to use myself as an example. Hopefully I won't do it again in this video. I realized that my very beautiful white dentition has a little crack at the right part of my teeth. Oftentimes when I smile, people get drawn to me because of my teeth. Me, I didn't even know that. I will always be telling myself, my teeth this, my teeth that, right? Until one day I realized that there was actually nothing wrong with my teeth. I'm not going to remind you of whatever thing about yourself that is making you, that is a little bit flawed, that you're not going to be exaggerating and emphasizing too much about. You're fine. You're beautifully and wonderfully made. There is much more to you than your big stomach or your stretch mark. So these things that we actually oftentimes put so much, like emphasize so much and then make it look like it is so exaggerated and all over the place, it is usually not that deep. Believe me, stop emphasizing too much on a particular flaw of your body. The next habit that oftentimes reduces our self-esteem is talking about your perceived flaws. You know yourself more than somebody else know you, right? Everybody have weakness and all of those things. I have a friend, truly, that is so beautiful. Anytime I see her, she's just a perfect example of beauty and all of those. Every time she'll be telling me about a particular body of herself that she just did not like. To be honest, sometimes it is so boring because if I look, I will not see it. But she's seeing it. Like she has emphasized on it so much in her mind that she'll not go ahead and be telling somebody else about it. These things you reduce your self-esteem, you reduce your self-confidence. Your physical appearance is just a part of you. There is the soul, there is the body, there is the spirit. You cannot be emphasizing so much on your body, or rather on the flaws of your body, and then de-emphasizing on the beauty, on the overall beauty of your body, while neglecting that there are also other parts of you. It is not necessary. Like I said, it is absolutely going to de-emphasize, reduce your self-esteem. Over complimenting others. Hi, Apage Amaka, this your dress is so beautiful. It is complimenting your skin so nicely. Second compliment. Oh, where did you buy it from? Third compliment. Oh, how much did you buy it? Oh, Jesus, it is so expensive. I cannot even know. It is not necessary. It is good to compliment and appreciate what other people are wearing, but it is not necessary to do it too much. Moderation, moderation. Calm down. Anytime that people find you talking too much about a particular thing, it makes you look like you're insecure about yourself. It makes you look like it's either you don't have it, or you have never seen it, or you don't have another thing you're thinking in your head, right? That is oftentimes how too much compliments can make you look. Those things is going to be making you to be judging yourself and be telling yourself that, if I can afford such a beautiful hair, I will be so beautiful. No, not really. If and only if I can afford such a beautiful dress, I would have attracted the perfect man. Not really. Not really in real life situation. So too much compliment is not very healthy for your self-esteem. The fifth one, all of these things go hand in hand because they're all targeting the same thing, self-esteem. Believing negative comments of yours. Believe me if I tell you that you're beautiful. Just believe that one, that you have yam leg, or that you have stretch mark, or you I don't know what it is that is negative about yourself that you keep believing, but the believing negative things about yourself is going to reduce your self-esteem. Also, believing negative things about yourself is going to make other people around you to believe that thing that you believe about yourself. The sixth tip I am going to give us today is letting other people make decisions for you. My goodness, there is nobody that is going to give you something you want more than yourself. There is probably somebody else that might want to help you, right? And might want to give you something, but it is you that will go out and grab that thing that you want, or take a decision for yourself based on what is going to be good for you. Allowing people to make decisions for you is, you are, as long as you're up to an age that can think, that your brain is working, you need to take your decisions for yourself. If you allow people to make decisions for you, your psychology will believe that you don't know something enough. It is very important to seek up other people's opinion, or engage in consultations, or ask for people for what is your view about this thing. But it is necessary that it is you from your heart that takes every decision about yourself, not other people. Go out of your way and make researches about any particular thing that you're interested in, and then choose for yourself, by yourself, true to your heart, what you want and what is going to be good for you. The seventh tip I am going to give you that actually reduces your self-esteem is lowering your standards. Sometimes life happens, and then our values tend to start to drop, or our standards tend to start to reduce, and all of those things. It's fine. Life will always hit you back to back, but you're not supposed to reduce your standard. Your standard and your value, hold it very firmly. Find a way to learn how to engage in diplomatic conversations, but don't reduce your standard. Learn how to say no without being hurtful to the next person. If you reduce your standard today, there are chances that tomorrow that standard you reduce, you still reduce it, and then you continue to reduce it. At a point, you might even forget who you used to be, because you have gotten used to compromising and compromising and compromising. This particular step is very, very necessary for women that wants to get married, or for women that are either in relationships or in marriage. It is what the other person is going to respect you for, and then you feel appreciated and valued in the long run. The eighth tip, you are not in any way, for any reason, for whatever reason, for real. I'm actually emphasizing on the reason, because there is nothing that is going to reduce your self-esteem more than that thing you have convinced yourself. Apart from that thing you have convinced yourself about yourself, something else that is going to reduce your self-esteem so drastically is being in toxic relationships. Being in a difficult relationship is different from being in a toxic relationship. Sometimes if you're disagreeing with somebody, it does not mean that the relationship is toxic. It might just mean that you have not learned how to accommodate the person into your private space. A toxic relationship is when somebody is consistently and intentionally trying to reduce you to something that you are not. It is when somebody is consistently abusing you emotionally, physically, or in any way the person is abusing you, especially when the person is very consistent and intentional about it. Stay away from that person, stay away from that relationship. I'm not interested in whatever relationship it is, except of course you want to lose your self-esteem. That is perfectly fine, but if you don't want to lose your self-esteem, you must not stay in a toxic relationship. Make friends with people who will tell you, no, you're not tired, you're only discouraged, try a little bit harder. You need to become friends with people that will give you good vibes. People become better by compliments, not necessarily by criticism. There is something wrong with you and the person is consistently reminding you that there is something wrong with you. Most often you won't get better. It is psychology of human behavior. You usually get better if you're with somebody that has enough patience for you, for your growth, and understand where you are and understand where you're supposed to be going. So like I said, there is a difference, a very clear difference between a difficult relationship and a toxic relationship. A relationship might be difficult but not toxic. And then this last tip, okay, comparing yourself to others, stop it. Just stop it right now, ASAP. It is not going to help you. It has not helped anybody. That person that you're comparing yourself with, if that person truly open up him or herself to you, you might even realize that you're better off. In fact, social media has made it so difficult right now to appreciate yourself without comparing yourself to somebody else. You are 25 years, you see somebody else that is 25 years living your dream life. You don't know what the person is doing. You're already comparing. You're in a relationship, your partner is giving you something, but your friend's partner is giving her or him something else that your partner is not giving you. You don't know the full details of their own relationship. Why not focus on your own? Just stop comparing. So this is where I'm going to be leaving this video today. Understand that the way you see yourself is the way other people will see you. It is a biblical principle. As you already know, I love you so much and I want you to become the very best version of yourself. Okay, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.